Alrighty. Making a video for a friend here who wants to learn what he's doing wrong and what he could do better against my Joker specifically. Keep in mind that my Joker is still in the learning process, and this video is meant for more of an educational purpose. So if you learn anything, if you're a random viewer, cool. That's awesome. If you don't, uh, understandable, honestly. Probably not a great video for you because my Joker's too underdeveloped. But that being said, let's get started. Put this in here. Got that going. Okay, bam. I got myself a little writing utensil here in case I need it. Okay. So far, nothing too interesting is happening. Nothing too decisive. I'm looking for like if things turn terribly. So there, I just called out an edge guard. Okay. Ooh, missed opportunity there. Going for a down air. Um, Going back a little bit here. If you had went for the forward air, you probably would have gotten an early stock lead really quickly there. Nice back air. Alright, try to call out another deep edge guard. There, I called out the double jump, but I couldn't get the hit. And I didn't follow up appropriately after. That was a really good grab. Caught me committing. There, I caught you double jumping. Well, not double jumping, the jumping from the shield, that is. Here, I'm trying to ledge trap, but you caught me dash back with a down tilt, which is really nice. Trying to catch my landing with neutrally so you can combo. Totally see that. I throw you back off stage so I can see if I can get that edge guard opportunity, which I do. Good stuff. Catching my landing with dash attack. But you are stealing the dash attack, so probably should have gone for more like a grab and throw me back off stage. But I don't play Samus, so I'm just saying what I think would have been better in that situation. That should go? No, no, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay, got me with a straightforward there, which is really good. So far you're calling me out really well. Now you're comboing me, doing a lot of damage. But here is when things turn around. I think you see Arsene, and you see that you're winning. And I think you might just, because of that, start making worse decisions. Because somehow this turns into a victory. But we'll see why, right? Um, so here I went for a down air to get you with the edge guard, which that was really lucky from me. That's the only reason why I got uh, such a good high momentum here. That's really the only reason why I got such high momentum. Got the kill there. But I think had you mixed up with ledge grab instead, it might have been better. Because I would have to go even deeper for the downer, and I might have missed because I did a preemptive downer to catch up B. But it's a very situational um, part of this match. Not all the time will I be predicting that kind of early up B. But either way, going back to the actual video. So I don't know if this is worth a critique. I feel like you sitting on the platform charging neutral B with invulnerability is a waste of your invulnerability, but I could be totally wrong. I just feel like if you had utilized your invincibility to take away my Arsene, you probably would have had a better outcome. Not saying that you would have succeeded in taking away Arsene, but you never know unless you tried, right? It's all an assumption. But I feel like if you utilized your vulnerability at the beginning of your new stock to try to take away Arsene, it might have worked out in your favor. You probably could have put me in a bad position by chasing me, but you always just sit there, so I have never anything to fear, per se. You're just kind of sitting there, so I'm just gonna be like doing up airs. I'm like, okay, if he jumps away, then I could chase. That's kind of my idea, right? If he jumps away like he always does, then I could just chase. So if I don't chase here, then I sound really stupid right now. But let's see. Okay, so I do chase, yeah. Good. But back to the actual video here. I still feel like you should probably prioritize positioning over charging your charge shot. While I do understand that charge shot is a very strong toolkit in your arsenal, in this situation, it just didn't really make sense to charge it up over trying to utilize your vulnerability for positioning or to try to catch me off guard, you know? There I try to call out the air dodge because you always tend to tap air dodge. One of your biggest habits, personally, that I exploited a lot is your air dodging and if we'll see it again, your double jump from the corners. But yeah, I was trying to catch air dodge so I could punish you. But I still get the grab anyway, so then I get the meaty 24 damage. I believe this is what that combo does. Or not, you know? I could just suck entirely at doing combos. But anyway, I chase you. Um, Probably should have just get up there. I try to call out the early upbeat, but I didn't get the hitbox in time. Now I'm just trying to find any opening I can to put you in disadvantage so I can take advantage of my Arsene. That's the only reason why it looks like I'm doing random shit like down air or dash attack because I'm trying super hard as Joker to push you into disadvantage as fast as possible to make the best of Arsene. So I get the down air, then I get the up smash, but then you take away my my Arsene. Okay, and now here I'm ledge trapping to keep you in a disadvantaged position. Um, I feel like I don't really have to make commentary about this, but I just want to like mention what I am doing. So I guess you can have an idea as to what to look out for next time, or maybe find counterplay from what I'm trying to do. Got me with the down tilt, which I think is a really good move, actually. Like in these situations, let's go back to it, actually. You make really good use of down tilt, because it catches my dash back potentially. This is me trying to catch a roll with pivot grab, but obviously your roll is way bigger than that, so I don't know why I keep doing this short ass freaking pivot grab, but whatever. Get me the down tilt there. And I love that you have charge shot ready on deck because it's very scary right now. Any move that I do is a commitment potentially, and I will have to play more defensive and more reactionary to make sure that when I'm looking at you, you're not trying to do charge shot. Because I'm looking at you right now and I'm like, I don't think he's trying to do a charge shot right now. Doesn't look like he's trying to make the attempt. Um, that Zera was actually really interesting. It was really well spaced, but you did it too low. I am Joker, so you don't have to worry about my Fox. Um, you could have gone a little bit higher with it, but it could just be just that you messed up. Nothing terrible about it. Right here, Um, your F tilt sent me at a really bad position. It sent me so low. Like if we let's go ahead and take a look, right? Your F tilt sent at this kind of thing, and that means I can do one of two things. I could double jump away in reaction, or my only other option is to land on the floor, which I end up, let me put this back here. I end up going right here. And if you had watched me and really paid attention to where I was going to land, like right here, you should have just let go of that char shot because this was the perfect tech killer option. It would have covered almost everything, dude. It would cover tech roll in, tech roll out, tech place. Like, I think I would have died if you did it. Why should you not? This is a missed opportunity, in my opinion. You could tell based on the angle that I'm going, I'm not going to double jump. So you should have just released it. But now you know for future process. You could have gotten a kill there, but in any case, I'm afraid because I was thinking, oh shit, char shot, but it didn't happen. So you grabbed me instead. Back through me. Started your ledge trapping process. That down smash was the perfect option. Unfortunately, it wasn't well timed. Yeah. I guess the biggest critique I have from your ledge is your forwarder like that. Let's take a look at it again. You see that forwarder he did? If this was from the ledge, it might have pushed me away again. But where you did it, you were gonna land on the ground or potentially just fallen back down stage or off stage. So I don't know if I really agree with that forwarder. Maybe you did it thinking that it would hit me with the last hit and then you could just recover. But either way, I don't agree with it at all because I'm on stage and then you just put yourself in a worse position off stage. Not that I think it would matter, you are Samus, but maybe depending on the matchup, something like that could be detrimental. I don't know. Just gonna give an ideas. So there I just mash jab because I know you're gonna try to follow up with an attack of some kind. It could either be jab or F tilt, but your jab loses to my jab because your jab is well, unfortunately really bad. That's good. That's a really good mix-up option. Going for down B and going to the other angles. I should probably get this thing away, right? Trash. There you go. There I was trying to call out me trying to do ledge trump to force you to get up, which I did get it, but I mistimed the back here. Here I was trying to end your life, but it's okay. That was really good F tilt, in my opinion. Nothing I could have done about it. Did good pressure. And your F tilt forces me to try to think of doing other options, or maybe to stay in shield. Either or. Um, I think that's what you were trying to go for, to keep me in shield. But this grab here, um, I see that you're assuming instead of trying to react. A lot of the times when I escape out of the corner, it's because I double jump away from it. You don't really ever call me out. You should probably go for like up airs or forward airs to call me out. Because if you never like call me out on me getting out of the corner via jump, I'm always going to keep doing it until you finally do it. And if you let me get away with it, then I have more survivability. Anyway, it's more of like getting into the habit to condition me to not do a certain option. That's what you want to do. But by you not doing anything at all, it just didn't work. Like right here, you could have done another up air or forward air. So I'm Joker. I'm gonna die to like near, back air, forward air, all sorts of shit. I know that you're going to try to look out for those options, or maybe look for grab or charge shot. You have so many different ways to kill me. So I decided to go all the way to the corner and try to see if I can get side B to hit you, because the moment I hit you with side B is the moment I get to take backstage with full control of every single area, and then I could pressure you even harder and potentially get a kill that way. Basically, I just feel more comfortable trying to get you in the air, because that way, in this situation, I don't feel like I have to worry about you killing me somehow. So, that being said, you should probably look out for side Bs when I'm at a farther distance, because I'm probably trying to get you into the air. Okay, so when I do that back air, I am looking for the roll out, or in this case, so I can follow up a dash attack, because your roll isn't fast enough to get you to not shield and not take the dash attack. But with dash attack, now I put you in a worse position. I reset ledge trapping, but now I have back air on deck ready to go. I also have F-tilt on deck ready to go. And here's the thing. You wait at ledge, which is good, but the only option you ever choose is get up. You never choose roll, or you never jump. Now, I understand that jumping against Joker kinda sucks, because back air just covers everything. But if you never decide to roll or change your option in any way, shape, or form, then I'm gonna get to abuse the fact that you only do one option and then punish you even harder than need be. Because now I'm fully aware that you're gonna do a certain option and I'm gonna punish it. My intent is to punish it. But in this situation, I also know that I could die to grab, so I want to be as safe as possible. And the best answer is to utilize F-tilt here, because it's like back air but on the floor, as long as I space it. And if I think you're gonna grab me, I could just throw out another F-tilt, because you don't have the frames to actually grab me. So the other F-tilt is gonna catch you trying to grab me. In any case, if you try to grab between the two hits, that is possible, but you will get hit because you're Samus. So I don't know if that's why you died to F-tilt here, um, or maybe you just let go of shield, either or. F-tilt covers that potential option. You just gotta shield it until all the F-tilts are gone. I mean, honestly, if we take a look at the beginning of the match, I think you were doing just fine playing in neutral. I think I just got like habits, and then I also got that lucky down air. I don't agree with that up throw. Maybe you did it for damage, but you just stealed your kill move. So, but it is early into the match, so it doesn't matter too much. That F tilt was really good. It was perfectly spaced. Unfortunately, it just didn't hit me, but I love the idea. You should utilize it like a fucking sword, bro. It really, it's a low committal, um, long lasting move in your neutral kit that acts like a sword to a degree, you know? It's not disjointed, but it's long enough that it could be a sword. And that back here was glorious. You waited all the way late, and I was going to jump out of shield to hit you. I mean, look at your gameplay. Really, I'm just trying to utilize Joker's strengths at ledge trapping you, and edge guarding you, but you're playing really well defensively. And you finally rolled for once, you know? You never do that. So I wasn't prepared for it. You got me with a charge shot because I was like, what the heck are you doing? Then I tried to come in, but you stopped me with your side beat. Then I tried to come in again, but you pivot grabbed me this time. And I think, like, if you noticed, you get most of your damage from me trying to come in and you calling it out with an anticipated move, like grab or side B or charge shot or neutral air sometimes when you come approaching me. And I also think you could utilize F tilt to stop me from coming in, but again, I'm not entirely sure how dash attack will work against F tilt. I guess training mode to watch that happen. Or we could just check that out later. Either or. But I think you're doing solid in neutral right now. You're not overcommitting. You're not really doing anything crazy. You're just playing the game as Samus should play it. But there, I called out the jump because when I have Arsene, okay, I want you to understand that Joker, when he has Arsene, he wants you to jump out of shield. He wants you to jump out of shield because he wants that back air. Specifically, he'll most likely be looking for full hops because it's a lot easier for Joker to hit full hops than it is short hops because there's less time for you to be in the air. So if you want to jump out of shield against Arsene, I think defensively short hopping away or just slightly to me and then re-shielding is a perfectly good option. Um, the worst thing that could happen is I could grab you and try to hit you with a down throw back air, which now that I think about it is terrible, but it's better than being caught by this scenario because now you're off stage without you even trying to do anything. And I think the only reason this even happened, if we look back at it, right, is because you just stopped trying to pressure me. I got the back of here, and here you could have short hopped. You could have short hopped in this situation. It could have been like, here, give me this. Boop a doop doop. You see me dash back or back dashing, right? You see me back dashing, so you could have just went boop and then whoop, and then back to shield. The worst I could do, right, is just go like here and then back air, or I could go for the grab. But if you think I'm gonna grab, then just roll in, you know, or spot dodge. Spot dodge and then fucking F tilt me back away and take away some of that meter, you know? Even if you can't alleviate the entire meter, you could have done it. And if I had went for back air, remember that it's not safe. Um, back air in most scenarios is going to be -7 on hit. I've tried it on training mode the entire time. It says that the safest way you do it is -5. That's really hard to get. That's like the lowest point possible. Unrealistic, in my opinion, in an actual match. And the most I'll be getting is like -7, -6. That being said, your up B is frame 4. So if I back air you deep into the shield, you could just up B that. And again, take away some of the meter. Your goal at this point when I have Arsene, which is my comeback factor, is to try to take away the meter as safely as possible. Because if you commit with anything and I catch you with like back air or dash attack, you're off stage and you think I'm not gonna try to edge guard you with Arsene? No. Joker's gonna edge guard you with Arsene. Maybe not as much without Arsene, but with Arsene, he has no reason not to, really. He has the ability to recover, he has the ability to go low. He could chase you if he wants to. He's gonna edge guard you. So in this position, and this character as a whole, his goal is to get you off stage. Because his best kit is working off stage. In my opinion, based on my experience so far with the character, it's only been a couple weeks since I've been playing the character, but so far, based on my experience with the character, this character wants you to be offstage. Um, but that being said, back to what I was saying earlier, you could probably just up B if I back here. And if you think I'm going to grab spot dodge, you never utilize spot dodge as much on shield, more so than you use it when you get back on ledge. And you could probably parry back here if you think it's going to happen. Then you'll get some plus frames on that and get a nice F tilt. But your goal is to decrease this, even if you need to time it out. I don't really care. Do what you have to do to get rid of this, because this is your biggest fear. When you have 3 stocks and 100%, and I have 2 stocks, this is how I'm going to make a comeback. In any case, I know you take my stock away anyway. I'm just explaining to you like the whole process of what you want to do against Joker when he has Arsene. Safely take away Arsene, because then he becomes a weaker character overall. He's still really good, but he's a weaker character. I think that was a great utilization of Zaire there. It's really good. Because you mixed me up. You didn't just up B, which I was expecting it, so I could down B. Unfortunately, I don't know why your hook didn't work there properly. Um, even ZSS does better, and it's practically the same character when it comes to the grappling, but it is what it is. I'm in with the charge shot on my on your low hit lag. Called me out with the dash attack. Now I'm trying to play as safe as possible because like I'm gonna die if I try to commit to you. That's what I'm thinking. But as you can see, me being all the way that far away from you, wasting my ascent didn't work out. So I think that was like the stepping stone. I was like, I should probably just get in, because if I don't get in, then I don't get to hit him. I don't get to pressure him. I don't get to do anything. I'm letting him play his game. So this is the part where things go haywire. Get the grab, get the nair, but then I get the dash attack, then I get the down air. Now, this seems terrible, but it's not. Trust me. Um, you can get rid of Arsene. You got tools for it. You just gotta be safe. You can't commit to much. But right now, since you're at 0, I'm looking for the grab. I'm looking to get you in the air somehow so I can combo you. That is what I'm looking for. Um, and if you know this, you can play around it. So there, I knew you were going to jump away, so I want to go ahead and chase you. I screw up damage, but that's okay. I follow up. Try to end your life there. Probably should have just played the ledge grab, but that's okay. And I got the good damage because, ahaha, I'm pressuring you and you're now scared of Arsene. You're absolutely terrified of this character. I know you are, because you just lost your damn stock at 50 earlier. So you're absolutely scared. So scared to the point you didn't even up B my dash attack. That's how scared you are. So scared to the point that you're doing down air, which if we look at the frame data, um, let's see here. Frame data. If we look at Samus's down air here, glad they have Street Fighter 6. It's really cool. Pretty sure that move is like -8 or some shit. But let me find out. Yeah, you see that? -8. Now it's not terrible, but that gives me enough time to jump out of shield and potentially abuse my advantage state. You see? And because you didn't do it at the lowest point, that down air was basically guaranteed. But then you got me with the charge shot, which is really good because now you have me off stage. This is where you want me to be because you want to play your ledge trapping. You want to play with your rules. And ultimately, you got rid of Arsene, and now it's back to your gameplay because I no longer have Arsene. I don't have like super good options against you to pressure you. So now I'm like a high tier fighting a high tier at this point, almost top tier. Your options are just strictly better, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. When it comes to airs and grounded as well, until I have Arsene. But my dash attack, because I have dash attack and I have grab, and I have this crazy dumb jump, because Joker has the dumbest jump in the entire game. Trust, crazy dumb jump. I could just evade a lot of things. But yeah, you missed out on charge shot. I think that would have killed there. It probably would have, to be honest. But you got the grab here, which is good. Throw me away. I personally think you probably should have gone for down throw, because if you down throw, I might just go for down B. Keyword might, but you could have ended the kill there by calling out down B and then just like hitting me with like Nair or F smash if you call it out. In any case, um, let's see what happens here. So you start your ledge trapping. I get hit by bomb. I did instant roll from ledge, which you almost covered it. Got a dash tag, send you off stage, try to back you, try to back you there again. Got the jab, because you did a mashing, I guess, after the forwarder. Let's go back to this real quick. I feel like you're rushing the match too much now. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like you're in this corner and you're trying to rush the match. I went for here. You probably just could have kept going this way. Kept going this way and then just released like a mini charge shot at me. Or light neutral B. Not the smash stick, just light stick neutral B. Or not, sorry, side B, which homes at me. But either way, you could have gone for center, is what I'm saying. But let's see what happens. So you did go for center, but you rolled in. Keep in mind that you want to utilize options that give you the most options. So obviously walking, dashing, jumping. If you roll in, um, and I'm also trying to get center before you, I could probably catch you for that specific reason, just by reacting. Now I'm just trying to ledge trap you. There, try to get you with my usual nonsense, covering everything, reacting. Okay. Honestly, you had a couple opportunities to kill me. You just never really. I felt like you were just too scared to try to commit anymore at that point, which I understand. I completely understand. That being said, let's move on to the next match. And I think in the next match, I'll greatly show you what is happening and why you're losing as much as you are. Ugh, I am hungry as heck. Alright, let's watch this much. So, that last match, I told you what you did great, and I told you what you did bad, and what led you to losing the match, ultimately. Which, to reiterate, you were utilizing your moves really well, and you were keeping me away. You kept calling me in, or calling me out for dashing in, and at some point, it turned around because I got our son, I got a down air, and then you started panicking, almost. Maybe you didn't panic, but you started having less confidence in your options, and so you played a lot more safely, which led to you ultimately getting your stock lost and then losing. But now, this is going to be a slobber knocker to a degree. So let's watch what happens, and I'll explain to you what you're doing completely wrong and what you could be doing better based on the last match. So right off the bat, I see the platform. I'm gonna go to the platform because I feel the safest there. Because I need you to understand that at the beginning of this match, I have an understanding of what your options are, where you can and can't hit me. Um, this is your range. Yeah, I have dash attack and I have dash grab, but this is your range. This is your character's range. Your character has side B, it has neutral B. You could F tilt me, you could dash attack me, you could grab me. You have way more options. And that's like 5 different options, including jump. That's like 6 different options that I have to look out for, which to me, I'm just like, nah, screw that. I don't feel like challenging so many different potential options with only like 2 options. I could gun you. I could. But I don't want to play like that, I guess. Unoptimized gameplay based off preference. I could gun you, I could side B you and force you to approach, but I just ultimately feel like your options are just better than mine's. Because if I'm not mistaken, your side B beats out my side B, and your charge shot beats out my gun and side B. But I could be wrong about the first option, but I know your charge shot definitely beats out most of my options when charged fully. But even mini charge shots can stop me in the way, and then you can just grab me on reaction, so I'd rather not deal with that. So I decided to go for the air. That is just basically my way of how I deal with that. When there is no middle platform, then I am forced to deal with this area. So I'll probably be jumping anyway as my options, because Joker's options via jump is just crazy. He's got down air, he's got neutral air, 2 really safe moves, he's got back air, and he has a ball of a hitbox when he jumps around. So, dumb character. But in any case, back to what I was saying earlier, I just don't want to deal with your options and compare it to mine under a platform. That's really what it is. So I prefer being in the air. There, I called out your role because you're playing too defensively already. Like, you're playing too conservatively. That's really the question, or not the question, the appropriate response for this situation. You're playing way too conservative now because you lost your confidence from that previous game. There, I try to call out the air dodge so I can get an extra combo route, but didn't get it. I'm assuming that was supposed to be a pivot grab. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. My goal here is to keep you in disadvantage, and one thing I want you to understand is that, here, let me go back. In this situation where we just traded, you should not be trying to challenge any character once you've traded and they have the lower ground, because they're going to have the ability to react to your options while you're limited in options. And what I'm saying is, I'm here, I'm going to get up. And when I get up, I can react to anything you're going to do. So if I see you moving towards me, I'm going to probably jump. I could dash back. I could jump away with back air preemptively to catch you. Or if I see you moving over here, I could go for a grab, dash attack, cover you entirely. So really the best option after being traded and after being disadvantaged in your case is just to go to ledge, in my opinion. You could turn into a ball, go to ledge, and reset ledge trapping, try to challenge your way out of it, and then if you successfully challenge your way out of it, you reset neutral, and you're still at 40, you know? But because you're overcommitting in this situation, I can just attack you for free, in my opinion. I feel like I could react to anything you could do. And I have the platform on top of it too, you know? So if I wanted to be really defensive and hit you, I could. I just feel like this is a really bad situation for you. That being said, let's continue. So you almost went to the ledge, but you jumped in. Interesting. But if you jump in, like you did, I think it's actually super reactable. But that's just me. So you're jumping in, I go for the grab, I see that you jumped in, so I'm like, okay, I'm Joker, I'm just gonna fucking attack you. And your moves are slow if you're not using uh, Nair. You probably could have got me before there too, to be honest. I don't know what to call this situation. This situation is really weird. But don't disregard what I said earlier. Still not a good position for you to be in. You should probably prioritize being at ledge and just resetting, in my opinion. But you probably could have got away with this situation if you had air dodged a certain direction. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure because back air is lagless. So, in any case, I'm calling out the fact that you like to be at the get up option range the entire time from ledge. So you really like look at this situation right here. Look at it really quickly. Back here, right? I'm super confident you're gonna be at ledge. Get up again. You're gonna ledge get up again. I'm super confident in it, so I'm covering it. I'm there, and I missed, but you finally rolled. Because earlier I caught you twice for the same reason. So you should really mix up your options a lot better when it comes to the ledge specifically. There, I caught you landing. In my opinion, just jumping down with nothing is oftentimes a good strategy. Um, let's take a look here. This is something I do all the time, and it's because it's hard to punish outside of grab or committing into a grab. And it's kind of telegraphed, in my opinion. So let's go over that real quick. When you're in this situation right here, you're gonna land right here, right? I know you're gonna land there. I see that, so I'm thinking I'm gonna grab or dash attack. That's what I'm thinking. Because if you land with a move, you're just gonna suffer and lag, you know, like you did the forwarder. So oftentimes the best option, since you're gonna be guessing with Joker 50-50 on grounded interactions in this situation, because I could either go for a grab or I could dash attack. It's a 50-50. You don't know what's gonna happen. But if you throw a move, you're definitely gonna lose because you're gonna land before the move comes out, and then I'm gonna hit you. In any case, in this situation, just simply landing here and then shielding is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, I do that all the time. I'll be like around here, and then I'll like double jump around over here and just shield. I'll be like, all right, I know he can react to me going this way, so I'm gonna shield in case he does try to dash attack me or catch my landing with some other move. And if he is gonna use a move, I could probably parry it. And if I can parry it, then I can get the damage. I can get the counterplay. That's what I'm thinking the entire time whenever I do that kind of stuff. And you should probably start thinking that way as well. Now with Samus, obviously this area is a little much because your character is floaty, but you also have down B, so you could just turn into a ball, go over here, go over there, go over there, over here, and just repeat the process until you land safely. But that being said, let's continue. Sometimes just landing and not doing anything is perfectly fine. Oh, back to that situation again, actually. You could have just gone to the ledge as well to reset. Now, obviously, being at ledge is worse because you have even less options, but it's still an option. It could be a comfort option that you do have, so you don't have to constantly try to land at stage. But if you have the opportunity to just empty land on stage, I think it would be a pretty good idea because against Joker, it's a 50-50. It's either grab or dash tag. It's like Palutena, grab or dash tag. Obviously, I could, um, if I knew that you were going to start doing shield, I could just start doing that circle short hop thing that Palutena loves to do, where they run at you and then do a circle and then just empty land, grab it, or just attack you. Either or. But you have to get me to that point so I can start guessing, and then you can start conditioning me to do those kinds of options. But if you never do that, then I could just push advantage and keep playing the same scenarios over and over again and call you out for the same scenarios over and over again. Okay. I'm just playing really patiently right now. And I notice that if I just stand still, you are more likely to be afraid of what I would do. And so that's why if you noticed earlier here, unfortunately that backer didn't hit me. But anyway, if you notice that right here, I just stood there and then I grabbed you. It's because I'm standing there full knowingly that if you commit to me with a jump, I can back air you. I'm ready for it. I'm looking at you. I'm staring you down. I am literally just looking at your character and waiting to see if there's an action being made. And if there isn't, I'm going to go for a grab. Because if you shield, I'm grabbing you. If you don't, I'm dash attacking you. That's what I'm thinking the entire time. But the moment I see shield in that situation, I'm grabbing you. But yeah, sometimes just literally sitting there doing nothing right in front of your opponent when they're in a really bad or really scary situation is really fucking good mentally. Like really good to mentally fuck with your opponent. You could do that too with Samus. If you have charge shot, for example, and you were in the same scenario as me, except I was like, let's say 100%, right? If I was here and you were here with like charge shot, let's say this is your charge shot, and I'm like at 100%, yeah, that's beautiful percent. Don't worry about it. And you were at 0, and I'm right here. I'm just like, and you're just standing here menacingly with that beautiful charge shot. I'm gonna hold shield. I'm gonna be blunt with you. I'm gonna be very blunt with you. I'm gonna hold shield. I'm scared. I'm gonna be scared. I don't know what you're doing. You're just sitting there menacingly. And on top of that, if you shield, you can bait me into going for grab and then just jumping away and then just releasing that charge shot, you know? Punishing my whiff grab because you baited the grab. Which is something that you never do, by the way, that you totally should be doing. Like utilizing shield to bait someone to grabbing you is a really good strategy. It's also really good to get someone to try to do pressure on your shield with aerials, so you could force parry situations, in a way. But yeah, that being said, um, you should definitely look into that kind of option more. It's not bad, and you never really do it as much. Like I said, sometimes just being patient, not doing anything is perfectly fine. Here, I don't try to punish you, your up B, because I'm like, okay, that was probably just a mess up. I don't want to do that. I like actually earning my kills. Okay, so Here's something that happens very frequently. I put you in a situation like this with F tilt or dash attack. I shoot you because there's nothing you could do in that situation. I'm just gonna add pressure. Either you dash attack me, which you never did, by the way. You never do in this situation right here. After F tilt, right? You could dash attack me, but you never do. So then you run away this way, or hoping that I would go ahead and dash in, which I understand. Joker loves to dash in, but he can also camp. Which, if I know that you're probably going to be playing defensively and running towards center, I'm probably just going to shoot you. I'll be really honest with you. I'm going to shoot you. So now that I got you conditioned into me shooting you, you start doing this, right? So that I punish you for it. Your charge shot, that is. So I don't know if you understand this, but the mental gameplay that's happening right now is that I attacked you. And so when I attack you, you're thinking, let's be defensive. So then I know you're going to be defensive. So then I shoot you for being defensive. So then now that you see that your defense didn't work, you're going to charge shot because you're feeling safe, which is exactly what I want you to do. So Joker's whole thing is that he's going to put you in disadvantage for a little bit and then get you to be defensive so he can call it out. And then after he calls out you being defensive, then he gets you to do another option that makes you feel safe, and then you go ahead and punish it. I don't know how to explain it properly. I'm just trying to give you the best ideas I can until I actually get that wording in. But basically, the whole idea of Joker is to condition you, no matter where you are, with guns, side B, dash attack, grabs, you know. But anyway, I condition you into doing charge shot. I made you feel safe, so I go for an air, and then I get the combo. And there, that was supposed to be down gun, but I suck, so. Falling down with Nair because it's super safe. Falling down with Nair again because it's super safe. I broke your side B too, which is interesting. Almost died there. Falling down with Nair because it's super safe. And then Arsene just came in and said, alright, let me give you up smash. Alright, so I tried to ledge trap you, but it didn't work out. That was really good parry. You probably could have grabbed me because whenever you parry Joker's back air, he's not going to do another back air. He's going to see that you parried. He's going to be like, oh shit, he's going to try to attack me. I got to run. So, that in mind, and I'm saying that that's like 70% of the time that's what's going to happen, unless like you're fighting a really fucking good top player that knows how to fight Samus. They'll probably counterplay you before you can even think about doing that. But most Jokers, I would say, would probably reactively see parrying happening and then run away. So I feel like this would be a great opportunity for you just to grab, in my opinion. So you did grab, but you didn't do it confidently in the same position you were. You just went backwards and gave away even more space. Which here's the thing with that, right? Um, Joker thrives off of space, and so does like most disjoint characters. And specifically Joker, he's really good at controlling space because ha 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 neutral B, ha ha back here, ha ha there, but you know, gun. So you don't want to give him space. You want to fight for the space. And in this situation, right, where Joker is just exuding with Arsene, you want to fight for that space. If you don't fight for the space, you're allowing Joker to play his game even more so than you want him to. And Joker is privileged as hell. So most of his moves are safe, kills you for no reason, has the dumbest hurt box in the entire game. So again, you don't want to let go of your space. You don't. You just don't. Oh, and another thing I want to talk to you about, right? Because this happens a lot. You're holding shield, and you see me jump. You're not reacting fast enough, and you're allowing me to escape from the corners when you could have just short hop upward. For example, here, let me write it down. You could just short hop, falling with up air. This is you doing multi-hit, right? And then just drifting down and chasing me. And then that'll force me to be like, oh shit, he's uppering me. I'm gonna probably jump over this way, or I might go over here. But the whole point is that you're making me feel pressured enough to take action and do something defensively, so then you could take stage from me and then attack me for being defensive and chase me. Because Samus can chase. I mean, in this range, yeah, Samus can definitely chase. I don't see why not. Now, if it's like fighting Yoshi, you may not be able to chase as much, but Joker can't really drift away like Yoshi, you know? So you could definitely chase in this scenario. But back to the gameplay. So, let me talk to you about down B, because this move is crazy. Right here. Right here, okay? When you see this bomb that you just threw out, right? This bomb that you threw out. When you see this bomb that you just threw out, about to hit corner, and I'm about to up B, here's what you want to do. Either A, throw out another bomb, and then try to cover ledge roll with back air, right? Right. You got why? Because your back ear is long. Your back ear is like this range right here. It's nice and long with a really nice, strong hitbox waiting to hit someone's face. And in this situation, most people are going to roll in. And in my situation, I'm going to roll in because you always cover here. You cover get up. And the reason why is because you're so comfortable with down B hitting you, and then you can just do up tilt here. But if I roll, I'm going to ignore bomb all entirely. So when you do this kind of bomb and you throw another bomb, you could go over here, back air me, right? Or, second option, wait for this bomb to explode. And then charge shot right here and see what happens. If I get up, you could release charge shot and see what happens if I immediately jump thinking that you're going to charge shot. Then the next time you're in this situation, right, this exact same situation, you can charge shot, make me think that you're going to throw charge shot again. I'm going to jump, and you can call me out with like a forwarder or something, right? You can condition me though. Or you can charge shot right here. I get up, you cancel charge shot, and then you there or you just grab. I mean, those are different options that I'm giving you. You select the option based on the scenario that's happening. Based on the conditioning, the level of conditioning that you've inputted, you select your option from. Oopsies. Okie-doke. So now I'm in a 2-stock lead. I'm trying to 3-stock you because I love it that when that happens. I feel really good about it. But you're not letting me, so that makes me sad. Your pressure is doing awesome right now. You got really good pressure, but you see what I mean? You kept covering the same option. Now, granted, I did land with a back air, which you could grab, which you did. But what if I didn't grab? Or what if I didn't land back air here, right? You just never covered roll, and now I got away with it. Keep that in mind for next time. So yeah, I should have died there. But I think I die here anyway. Because I'm afraid. I'm scared as hell. There, I'm just having so much fun clicking back here, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, wow, that's so satisfying. I don't know why. Let's go look back at this real quick. Different grab, the charge shot. So I don't know if you noticed, but I like to favor the top platform, and you never seem to cover top platform. If you did this char shot, right, this char shot, but up here instead when you jumped, I think you probably would have catch me or caught me. But you know what's an even better option? You know what's an even better option, bro? Let me tell you. I'm up there. You see me that I'm up there, right? The best option, take center. Why? Because then I'm here and you're above me, so now you could just short hop up here, and I'm pretty sure that auto cancels. You could force me to try to hit you, but you'll shield and then you can up B right after. Let me see here. Up air, auto cancels from short hop. What did I tell you? In any case, yeah, now you get the idea. You short hop, auto cancel up air, and then I'm probably gonna try to challenge you because I don't know that it could auto cancel, and I'm gonna try to back you, but then you're gonna shield, and then you're gonna up B me. And I'll be like, fuck, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, you know what I mean? But now you're at disadvantage. Dun dun dun. Now you're getting disadvantage comboed. Oh shit. Now you're getting ledge trap because this character is broken. But now I got hit by down air because I tried to commit too hard, and I didn't wait for your whatever the heck you call it, spot dodge. And then I really just did a brain dead forward, didn't I? All right. So now I'm ledge trapping you because that entire situation happened and you didn't control center at all. Yeah, I'm just playing Joker's game. I'm just playing Joker. Joker go burr. Joker's go burr. All right, there we go. See, what prompted you to do that grab? That's the real question. Because you saw me in the air, right? You saw me in the air. I know you saw me in the air. Let's go back, because I don't feel like doing frame by frame. You got the center stage. I'm in the air, but you saw that I'm right here, right? Maybe you assumed that I was gonna land in front of it. I think that's what it is. But I had way too much drift. So next time, look out for that drift and look out for the very similar positioning, because I'll probably just land on the platform, preferably for me, because I feel like if you commit to something, I can probably punish you because I'm really fast. Back your stale as hail. I was not confident in that other back here from the ledge. There we go. But all because he didn't control neutral. Or sorry, center. Center is a really good thing, you know? Once you have a grasp of center, shit's really good. You have like all the best defense options in the world, and then on top of that you have the platform. Platforms helps a lot. But in any case, I want to go over some stuff real quick. Just kind of like a recap. So I'm calling you out for your disadvantage state a lot because you recover the same way, or you double jump at a ledge a lot. And there's some minor details, uh, like you're not conditioning and you're not effectively ledge trapping. You never cover roll. You're not calling me out for jumping corners, so you should definitely work on that. And then, from what I remember, I'm doing this based off of memory. I should have wrote this down. You're also not controlling center really well. Um, so you should work on all those things. And you should really perfect your ledge trapping because it's really important to have like a system down for ledge trapping. Remember that not all characters will react the same way at your ledge, but like 90% of the cast will respond the same way at the ledge because your ledge trapping, if done correctly, should be a system that covers most options and gives you like a flow chart per se. Like for example, Joker back air covers ledge get up. So what I do is I double jump upwards to cover ledge jump, right? With back air, and then I land with another back air to cover ledge get up. And this system flows really well because if you get up, I hit you a back air. If you jump, I hit you a back air. If you roll in, I'm already landing with back air, so I'm going to dash attack you. And if you wait at ledge, then I'll just reset the situation. This is what I mean. So once you get that system going, that works really well, then you should be getting a lot of stock kills with Samus, I feel, from the ledge. Um, and you should utilize your short hop auto cancel up airs too to make your opponent do a move or try to chase you, and then you can punish them with up B at a shield for trying to commit to you. But that's my recap right now. Let's watch the last game and see what happens next. Ah, yes. We get this nice zoom in. Oh yeah, look at him. Stylish. The best human being in the planet. Stylish. He's got a freaking knife. He's gonna stab you in the back of the mall. In a dark alley. Anyway. Uh, okay. You're playing really good so far. You're playing really defensively. I like it. Well, I mean, you really should like name what that really means, right? So when I say you're playing really defensively or like really well, it means that you're calling me out for jumping around you and you're spacing your moves around me so that if I commit to you, you'll hit me if I try to attack. That's what I'm saying. So your defense game is really solid so far. You're just spacing you're out spacing me. You're forcing me to do options I don't like. That's really good. Okay, so that right there, that wasn't necessary. I don't agree with that at all. Um, if you're Samus and you're in this situation, hold on. You shot charge shot, right? You're in this situation. I'm gonna let go of shield and I'm gonna see what I could do. Um, okay, so I guess I assumed that you would dash in, but you went back outside. But the problem with this is that the option you did afterwards led you to being in a worse spot. This is what creates inconsistency. So let's touch up on consistency. Woo! I love this part. So inconsistency is created when you do something that's not favorable for you when you had a better game plan to begin with, right? So let's dive into that. Let's go back. Like right here. You're in this range. You probably want to be here because you can still react to me coming in and you could still utilize charge shot or side B or F tilt or jump or dash back in reaction to me, right? You have all these options. I'm in the corner. So I want center stage because if I get center stage, then I get all of that stuff and more because I'm Joker. But you're over here with so little space. This is inconsistent. This is what I call inconsistent gameplay. Why is it inconsistent? Because you have no space. So I could freely take center without any care in the world because you're all the way over here. You're in Narnia while I'm trying to control the United States, you know? I'm trying to fucking Columbus the Great this shit. I'm trying to take your shit, bro. I'll make America great again. But anyway, I want the gold. but you want the silver, so that's why you stay over here, which is not good because there's really no reason for you not to take center. You're just letting yourself have less options and less control and less pressure. And I'm over here, so if you were here, you would have all this to work with plus your options, you know? See what happens now? Now you're in a worse position. Inconsistent gameplay. Now you're in a worse position because of what you did, right? And then on top of that, I have all this space. And now you have less to work with. There's not much you could do. You're just overall in a worse positioning. You gotta fight for the positionings, you know? You gotta fight for the space. You gotta Alexander the Great this shit, bro. And then you do this. This is even more inconsistent. Because would you normally do this? What was the purpose of this? Would you normally do this against anyone else, right? You gotta be consistent. If you're in this position, you were shielding earlier because you're like, oh shit, this sucks. I'm in a really bad spot. Try to fight for the sage. Try to fight center. Dash attack this bitch, bro. Dash attack this man. Grab him. Don't be afraid. Take this little tiny spot in this little tiny space. Use it well. Don't be afraid. Short hop. Do something. Do something defensive. Short hop. Dash attack. Or fucking roll in. Or even better, this is something that I do sometimes. I'll just literally short hop, land back here, shield and roll in to take center because they see short hop, right? They see short hop and they're like, oh shit, he's gonna do an aerial. Oh no, I should probably counterplay or I should sit there and shield. So they shield and then I just roll in for free and I'm like, okay, now I'm behind you. What now? I have center stage. You suck. Get good, noob. Like that kind of stuff. You just use anything possible to trick them into doing something so you could take back what you need. That's the name of the game. But because you did that back air, I got that grab, and now I got this forward air, and now you're back over here, right? Now you're here, and now you have to repeat this process again. And that's just only getting you to deal more damage to yourself, right? Because now you wasted your double jump again, bro. You wasted your double jump again. So now I'm gonna make do with that opportunity. I'm like, oh, this double jump is gone? Okay. I have all this to work with, and he's up here. Cool. If he doesn't go here, I have all this, bro. So I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna use that opportunity as much as I can. I'll try to back you, try to nair you, try to catch your landing. I'll try to shoot you with a gun. I mean, I'll do whatever I can. You're giving me the opportunity. That's all I'm saying. You're giving me the opportunity to do anything I want. You're giving me creative mode. And you're letting me play Minecraft when you should really be letting me play Roblox, which is more limiting in my opinion. That's why I made that comparison. But I fucked it up anyway because I suck ass. Anyway, now you got center, so now you gotta work with it. But then you gave away center so quickly. So you really gotta stop doing that. Wow, I real deal just like did that. All right. I'm trying to pressure you. I literally try to hit your head. I don't know how that side beat to only hit your shield and not your head. That's so weird to me. Should have backed it there. That nair still didn't hit your body. What? Anyway, I got the back here. Got another back here because you like to jump into the center stage for some damn reason. Like, bro, you gotta stop that. You're not gonna win by trying to force taking stage. You have to work towards the stage. Does that make sense? Like, let's go back to the situation. Okay, I'll make a what if scenario. Let's say you're here, because I just hit you with a back here, right? Like right here, right? You went all the way over here. There's two options. I'll give you two options, but there's like more than two options. But I'll give you two options. There's option A, right? There's option A and there's option B. Option B, or let's go with option A. Option A is to land here and then start fighting for stage, right? Option B is to use your jump and go over here, which a good player, right, is going to cover option B automatically and instinctively. Watch any top player. They're going to cover option B every time. Now, option A, a good player will have to call out option A. And if they're not ready for option A, then you get away with option A. Now, option C is going to ledge, resetting the whole situation and see what you can do. Obviously, option A sounds a lot better because back then, if we take a look at the gameplay, the beautiful gameplay, right? Here's your option A. Right. Your option A here in this situation was to go over here. Or, actually, preferably, go like down here and then go over here. Just in case back here. But because you double jumped, right? You double jumped and you go over here. I'm covering option B instinctively. I see it. I see it happening. I'm covering option B. And then if you don't die for this, it's crazy. Oh, wow. That's a hitbox and a half. Well, that's a rare situation that has happened. I wasn't ready for that situation. That was very rare. But you get the gist. You get the idea that I'm trying to present to you. Do the better option. Fight for the ledge. Fight for the stage. Don't force the stage. Okay? Unless you really have an opportunity to do it, don't force the stage. Now, another thing that you could do that I didn't mention, right? I want to give you as many ideas as possible. Okay, here. I want to give you as many ideas as possible. So this is something that I often do too. I'm guilty of this too. I will jump in. However, I try to rectify the situation every time. So, knowingly that I jump in, right? I know that someone's going to be able to hit me with an aerial. So what I do is, instead of going continuously that way, I'll drift back, or I'll air dodge to the corner. Or to the ledge. I'll air dodge to the ledge too. So I'm giving you some ideas here to work with. There's more options. There's always a way to do the option that you like in a better way. Obviously, there's an optimal way to do an option, but there's always a way to do the option that you like. So if you like to do option B, there's always a way to add an option A, B, C to option B. We'll call it subcategory options. There's always a way. So you can make this option B turn into like option B part A, bro. Right? You can make option B part A, and then there's C, and then there's B. And then in this situation, option A is to air dodge the ledge, option B is to go to the corner, and option C is to go over here, right? And maybe you can make option D. Go over here and try to air dodge over here. Maybe you can make an option E. Who knows? You could down B. Maybe like, oh, I'm going over here. And then actually, I chased you to try to hit you there, but then you air dodge over here. I was like, oh shit, he did option E into option A. What the hell? He did option B, B part E, and then into E part A. Like, what the fuck? That's what I'm saying. But you're not mixing me up ever. You're doing this. You're trying to attack me. You're trying to attack Joker with disjoint. What? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then you make your recovery too easy. Too easy to look at. Look, back here. Oh, I know he's gonna air dodge. Back here. When you could have downbeat, you never utilize downbeat. You know what you also don't utilize? Grappling hook. You could grapple the ledge. There's so many different ways you can do things. You can always just also double jump, air dodge, drift back, grab ledge. You don't have to directional air dodge all the time either, you know? That should have been a back air from me. But I suck ass, so I died. There, I was trying to cover all your options, but I should have gone a little closer to the F smash. Got the back air because you always spot dodge at the ledge. I wanted to get a little bit of counter damage. There, I tried to call out a double jump, which you didn't do, but you just drifted away and then went down. That was a really good recovery. It's a really good recovery. Actually, let's take a look at it again. You finally mixed me up. After like 4 times. I try to call you out. I can't cover you. But you went down below and recovered the stage. Easy. Simple. Then you rolled away. You rolled into the ledge. Yes. 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 Okay, let's take a look at that. This is something I used to do when I competed a lot in this game. With Crom. I saw my opponent trying to ledge trap me and committing. They committed. Keyword, they committed into doing an option here. And I see them trying to commit to do the option up there, and I'm down here. So I roll in. Fuck it. I'll dash in. I'll roll in. I don't care. If I see you committing at me in the corner, you think I'm not going to take stage? Bitch, I am. Anything to get the stage. And then put you in a bad situation. Anything. Anything at all. I'll do it. Okay? I want you to really understand that. You see me committing at you at the ledge, take center. If I'm up here at my apex and I'm trying to commit to you, you see my drift in trying to commit with back air or an aerial of some kind, anything. Take center stage. Or you could be ballsy and parry my back air if you're really ballsy, but I highly wouldn't recommend it because there's just way more to gain. Unless you're trying to get a kill at the ledge from my mistake, there's just way more to gain from getting center stage. So there, you could have utilized center stage a little bit better there. If you if you see me jumping at you like this, just let go of shield, dash back, try to punish me, or up me at a shield. What am I gonna do? I'm not thinking about air dodging in that situation right here. Hold on. What is this? Help. Help. Alright, perfect. If you see me jumping over here, like you do, sometimes at the ledge, right? Punish it. I'm gonna jump at you and I want to nair you, but you could uppy, because your uppy's frame 4. My nair is -5 if I hit you like right here. But I'm probably gonna try to hit you like right here. So uppy that shit. Take control of the stage. That, or let go of your shield, walk over here, let me land, F tilt. Put me back in the corner. And now I'm back here. That's the name of the game. Control stage. But you sat in shield for so long because you're afraid. You don't know what? You're afraid. You're so afraid. You don't need to be scared. You're a high percent, yeah, but you don't need to be scared because Joker can't kill you with back air at that percent, and you have better stage control. Obviously, he can kill you with a smash attack, but is Joker really just gonna throw a Randy like up smash, F smash? No, that's what Fox players do. Okay, that's what Fox players do because they don't have the ability to kill you with consistent options. Because even Fox's back air is like Joker's back air, but he can't edge guard you with it. That's the difference. That's the really biggest difference between the two characters. Fox cannot edge guard you with shit. He also doesn't have Arsene, but we're not talking about that. Ooh. Let me look at that situation. Dun 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 dun. Okay. You totally should have just let go of neutral B right there, bro. Push me back away. Would have been dope. Free damage. You've done it before in the past. But I like that you did this option, the down B, because it made me think that you were probably gonna overdo like neutral or something. But then you down B and you got here. Really cool beans. And then now we're playing Smash Ultimate. When I say Smash Ultimate, I mean like jump shield kind of bullshit. Smash Ultimate neutral is literally just like, oh, you hit your shield, or I hit your shield. Okay, now it's your turn. What are you gonna do out of shield? Oh, you did Austin for shield? Okay, I'm gonna shield too. Oh no, I called you out. Oh no, you called me out. Yes, that's Smash Ultimate the game. Okay, so again, you're not ever punishing me from committing from the top platform. You should really like go underneath the platform to control stage. Your charge shot is great, but you should really only look for charging charge shot in situations where Cloud would like back air someone and then charge limit. Does that make sense? Like look for charge shot when you have your opponent at disadvantage, basically. Or charge it, I mean, when they're at disadvantage. Because like if you charge at a neutral, it's kind of risky. Unless your opponent is like at a higher percent where charge shot starts becoming really scary in neutral. And they're giving you a lot of space, then yeah, go for it. Charge shot, because then they're scared of it entirely. Because you could literally combo off of small charge shot, which is really interesting. Okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're using neutral B to bait me to come in, and then try to escape to try to punish me. But Joker's fast as fuck. So hard to do. Hard to do. Hard to do unless you have him at disadvantage. Yeah, I'm prepared for those. Um, you got me with that so many times. Just prepared for that. Doesn't mean it's a bad option though. You can still forward it from ledge. It's not a bad option if your opponent is not ready for it, you know? It's just if your opponent has adapted to forwarder, it's probably not a good idea. I try to end your life. Got a down smash, you DI'd in. Try to get the up B, but you did that early, and I was waiting for the down air so I could recover. Got the back air. But now this entire game is kind of just going based off of everything that I said. So I don't really need to like pause much because everything that has happened is happening again. See, right now you're controlling stage a lot better. You see, look, I want you to really look at this. This is what you need to strive for. This right here. I'm at ledge. You threw down B. You're covering options. I jumped. You reacted. You're going to center stage, avoiding gun altogether. You probably could have dash attacked me earlier, but you dash attacked me now. You reset the whole situation all over again. You see what I mean? This is really good gameplay right now from you. This is solid. This is what you want to be doing. When you keep me in the corner, this is exactly what you want to be doing. Boom, got the grab. Down throw. Try to get the neutral air. I understand. But you probably could have done that a little bit better. And here's why. You jump forwards. But what you really should have done, right? To cover as many options as possible, jumped right here upwards, and then try to do either nair or up air, and then fast fall back down here to take center stage, forcing them to do an option, wasting their double jump, and then now you're underneath them, and then you can shark them a lot easier, resetting the neutral, resetting the advantage state for you. Because you didn't do that, I got in finally from your mistake. Now I'm trying to capitalize as much as I can from your mistake. Name of the game. Got the back air, try to double back air, got the back air again, try to edge guard you. Got me with the up tilt, nice empty hop. You're controlling stage really good. That's perfect, that's awesome, that's what we love to see, that's how you want to play. You short hopped, made me think that you were going to try to attack me, so I drifted back even more because I'm trying to be safe, but you chased me slowly but surely, reaching me, catching my landing. I should have gone for the ledge, but I didn't think you would do that. See, now we're back to this situation. Remember earlier in that stock, that other stock? I don't know if you remember that. Hold on. Okay, this bomb right here, it's beautifully placed, but invincibility helped me out. Earlier in the stock, what you did was you went over here in this area and waited. You didn't do anything crazy, but now you're trying to up tilt me at the ledge. But if I just time it, which I always do, I'm going to either roll or get up attack you or jump away. You're giving me the opportunity to do something and get away with it. That's what I'm saying. So you should have just gone over here after you did the bomb, or maybe threw one more bomb and then roll over here and got this way to see if I jump. And if I jump, then you're under the platform and you have everything to work with, and I'm still in the corner. And then I have to land somewhere. So you reset me. You could probably grab me again, dash attack me if you think I'm going to dash in. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have dashed back, charge shot while I'm in the air in this like pretend situation where you bomb me and going right over here to make me go up here. Charge shot, charge it. I'm up here trying to land. And then now you have charge shot and grab, which work perfectly together because if I see charge shot, I'm like, oh shit, he wants to charge shot me. So I'm gonna shield. I'll land here, I'm gonna shield. So then you grab me for it, you know what I mean? And if I am so used to those layers already, then I'll try to spot dodge the grab that's incoming. But you deal with that when you get to that, right? But the whole point is you're not being optimal in your ledge trapping right now. I just want to let you know that movement is a really strong ledge option, like ledge trapping option. Movement is just great by itself. So I liked your idea, but you didn't take into account my other option. I double jumped. And if you look back in our neutral, a lot of the times in my disadvantage, I'll always double jump after I commit to a jump and am about to land because it makes you think that I'm going to do an option. So that gave me the opening that I needed to put you back on above me, and then I have Arsene, so I want you above me. Fortunately, I didn't get the strong hit, but that's okay. I should have back thrown. That was habitual down throwing. Okay, got the dash attack. We're playing neutral, but you jumped above me so I can back air you. So let me give you some tips and tricks when it comes to wasting someone's wasting someone's invulnerability frames. So notice that when I came back from stage, I have invulnerability. Now, obviously, this is scary because I could dash attack you, I could grab you for free. I can do anything I want for free for the first 5 seconds, right? Or is it 5 seconds? I don't remember. It's something to that extent. First 3 seconds, I'll say. So what you want to do, and this is what I like to do, and this is what a lot of top players like to do as well, is try to juke them with any movement options, or just simply go to ledge. You don't need to jump above the opponent because you're literally putting yourself in a range and positioning for them to punish you. Jumping above them with a vulnerability is like saying, hey, hit me, hey, kill me, hey, shoot me, hey, I want to be hit, I'm masochistic. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you want to juke your opponent when they have invulnerability to waste their invulnerability, but you also want to grab ledge because it gives you invincibility against or invincibility. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. And you also reset the ledge, which the worst that could happen is that you're at back air range, but like if you mix me up, if you've been mixing me up the entire game, I'm not just gonna guess that you're gonna get up, right? You have to make me think that you're gonna do other options. But in any case, back to the match. Okay, you got out of the corner and then you dash attacked. Um, I don't agree with that since you're at 147. You want to be safer and you want to just hold on to center stage. It's basically here. Let me go back. Okay, so you know how you dash stack right here? This is a dash stack incoming right here. I can show you right now. See, dash stack. So you know how you dash stack right here. Instead of doing dash stack, if I'm right here and you're right here, just stay on the center. You could have jump back Zared in case I'm coming in, push me back, or you could have just stood there and reacted to what I'm doing. If I jumped and you're down here, you could just react to where I'm going. If you see me going this way, dash that way. Just one tap dash so you can always be ready for my landing. And if I start drifting that way, then you could tap dash this way. Or if you see me land this way, you could short hop up or auto cancel. Simple answer too. But the idea is you want to stay below me if I proceed to jump because, well, I want to try to hit you, but I don't want to get hit. And you want to stay in control center. I mean, really, if you think about it, most of your issues is that you don't ever stay in control of center. You commit too early. And the thing is, you'll never learn how to play the game effectively or never have the opportunity to learn how to play the game effectively if you keep doing these habits only. Like you have to, um, as someone once told me, you have to add habits to your habits, you know? So being in center is a really strong habit to have, and it lets you view the game differently because you're now playing the game in a different manner. You're not constantly in disadvantage. Now you're in advantage. You have the advantage. You have the center. You have the stage. You have the space to work with. You have the tools and options to fight me in. And then that means you ultimately get to experience different situations now. Does that make sense? You finally get to experience different situations that you otherwise wouldn't have because you're constantly in disadvantage. You're allowing yourself to learn more, ultimately, just because you're in center. And so when you learn more, you get used to things more. You get used to new situations. And that way, you start beating my ass even more. You know what I mean? Center stage gives you the opportunity to learn because you're playing the game correctly, in my opinion, correctly. But it also allows you to have control of the stage. Nice charge shot. You ruined it. You ruined it. You had it, but you wanted to be greedy and go for the kill. And you know that hasn't worked for you for like 50 games, bro. It hasn't worked for you for a long time. But you got greedy. You got greedy. There was no need. You got me with the charge shot. All you had to do was stay put, stay in your place, stay right where you are, because if you dash in right here, it's gonna force me to do an option. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I see him dashing in. I think he's gonna come at me. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna go over here. Like, fuck that. I don't wanna deal with that. But I see you coming this way. So my instinct as a player, my player habit is to double jump this way. I'm like, oh no, fuck that shit. I don't want to deal with that shit. No, 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 no. I don't want to potentially die at 50. The hell? And you're not keeping track of my habit. So you could have forward aired me. You could have done it. You could have preemptive forward aired me, drift back if you didn't get the forward air hit, and then go back here. And then I'm still like traveling around here, assuming that I didn't get hit by forward air, by the way. And then you're still in a good position to punish me. But no, you threw it all away and said, nah, I'm gonna go for the down air because I'm a greedy boy. No, stop it. Behave. Get some help. No, I'm just kidding. You're greedy. Your greed is ultimately what literally let you die there. And your greed is what makes your comeback go away. Because you had the comeback, you had the charge shot, you had the charge shot right in front of my face, but you threw it all away. You threw away the comeback potential because you wanted down air. You have to be consistent. Remember when I said that was inconsistent when you were at the ledge a while ago? That is inconsistent gameplay as well. You had a game plan. You had a way to be consistent, but you threw it away because you wanted to be inconsistent and do it down air. Top players never go for an early kill because they know their opponent is not going to fall for it. It's very rare that they go for an early kill once they've mixed them up and they call their habits out like a ton before they actually go for something like down air off stage, you know? But yeah, keep that in mind. That was inconsistent gameplay. Being in a consistent gameplay, let me show you. Let me show you what consistent gameplay looks like. You're right here, right? You hit me with charge shot, consistent. Now, the what if consistent gameplay? You ran, you empty hopped, and then you drift back. Why is that consistent? Because you didn't go off stage and try to attack me. You didn't risk anything. And if anything, you're conditioning me now. I'm instinctively double jumping. So if you did that short hop, I'd be like, oh shit, he's trying to end my life. I'm double jumping out of there. Or I might drift away. Fuck that. Drift away and then up B at the ledge once you go back on stage. And then in any of those scenarios, down B at ledge if I'm down here, play your ledge trapping game. Or if I double jump, forward air, or short hop, up air, drift back, auto cancel. That's consistent gameplay. You didn't risk anything and you're playing optimized. All right, let's continue. Now because of your greed, you're back at back your ledge. And then now I know you're shielding, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to end you real here. But I missed, so then I get the extra damage. That's the only reason why I do the side B there, because I want that extra damage. The more damage you have, the more kill power I get from all of my moves. So now I get the dash tech, which may not kill unless you DI away. But you didn't DI away, so you DI'd in. But because of that extra damage earlier in the dash tech, you died to side B. And that's exactly why I did the side B on ledge. But yeah, ultimately, let's talk about it. Ultimately, fam. Wait, is this nope? Oh, never mind. I thought it was like a notebook here. I'll be like, that's really cool. A, right? Ledge trap. Gotta work on that. B, corner habits. Gotta work on that because you like to double jump too much. You haven't optimized your ledge trap because you never call out roll. You're only looking for get up. Corner habits. Briefly on that, real quick. That means that you like to double jump out of ledge, or you like to get back on ledge with get up all the time, etc. Things like that. Control center. And lastly, consistent gameplay. Okay, so control center. Let's talk about that. Very briefly. That's the greatest hour of my life. Let's fix that. That's a Y. You know what? Fuck it, Sunny. But yeah, let's talk about controlling Sunny. So you never do that. You give away center stage way too often, and that's a problem because that creates inconsistent gameplay. They go hand in hand. And when you throw away center, you no longer have all the options in the world. You no longer have all the pressure options in the world. You know what I mean? And then consistent gameplay. Inconsistent gameplay is when you do something that isn't optimized. So for example, that down air. You're trying to hard read something that hasn't happened before, and every single player in this planet is guilty of that because I myself also do that. And everybody likes to go for that desperate, let's try to kill you early kind of stock. You know what I mean? But if you want to make a really good comeback, you have to be consistent. You have to ledge trap. You have to force an option out of me from the corner. Like, for example, when I was talking about earlier, when you dash forward and did the down air instead, all you have to do was dash forward, empty hop. That would have been enough to try to get me to do like a double jump out of the situation, and then you could have read me, or not reacted and hit me with like a forward air, or tried to short hop up air and auto cancel, or did down B if I drifted back to try to up B the ledge. So many different options that you could have covered just by simply staying put and trying to play conditionally instead of habitually. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the gist of it. I hope that was helpful. If not, then I just wasted a whole hour and 47 minutes. But I hope that was helpful. And feel free to ask me any questions, but please, 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 take notes of everything that I said. Please take notes, take notes, take notes, take notes. And yeah, you got this. Keep the grind.